Well, hey y'all, it's Sheila back again. I am with Mandy at Seek Heavenly Things, and I'm among the 12, so hello and welcome. Gonna do one of the other pieces to Declaration 4 today. First, I claim that Jesus came in the flesh, bled and died on the cross, and rose on the third day. He's Jesus and God in one spirit. He's my Lord and Savior. He's my everything. He finished it all on the cross, past, present, and future. There's no works to salvation, and once saved, always saved. All right. Okay. So this is going to be for 6/16/2026. This is still the break before part 28. If you've been following along, we were doing all these parts up until this point. Okay. So this is going to be Declaration Part 4, Part 2D. God's physical calendar is 3/13. God's physical, I think I went backwards. God's physical calendar is 3/13. God's spiritual calendar, 9/13. God's true Gregorian is 1/1. Okay, so these were spoken through Mandy by Jesus, 9/1 through 9/19/2024. Okay, so this is just all the more proof that Jesus is speaking, and he's been speaking. Okay, so here we go. Not everyone will receive everything now, but when you change, you will all be the same and used as my main vessels. You are all prophets. You just have to learn to keep exercising the gifts I have given you, and it will start building more. As you keep trusting and grow in confidence that these aren't your thoughts, just that these are mine, and trust me as I am speaking, and I will start giving you messages as well. Look at Lena. She is hearing a lot from me now, but I am still trying to lead her into the confidence that I need her to have. The same that with Natasha. Sorry, bug something. Anyway, okay. Same with Natasha. She hears from me, but I am also grooming her to speak my words publicly. The woman I'm speaking on now, I haven't turned the men over yet, or the women I am speaking on now. I haven't turned the men over yet to their roles, but I have been giving more and more, and soon they will be in the positions to lead. Kathy is also hearing more from me now, and she knows my true voice. The same with Lena. She also recognizes my true frequencies. They have learned to trust my words and know that I am speaking, but I am also cleansing things from their hearts as well. I have to cleanse my children, and everything I do is for the love of my children. I love you all, and I have put you all through great testing and trials of faith, but in the end you will all turn over a new leaf, and I will cleanse every heart, and every impurity will be drawn out from your hearts. I always reveal my plans to my prophets, and it is always written. It's important to not miss my lessons and go back and hear old prophecies to bring remembrance to your hearts. I do not speak idle words ever. Everything I speak means something. You all have to truly dissect my words by using discernment by the spirit and wisdom of past prophecies already spoken. In the same way I deliver my voice frequencies to you, I expect you to take every word spoken seriously, because if I am letting you speak from the flesh, it doesn't sit right by the spirit, and it contradicts what I have been teaching. Then I am pulling things out of your own hearts. I need you to believe every word spoken and come to me first before you accuse someone of speaking from the flesh. I told you all I would not allow prophecies to get deceived, but I do test you and bring out words from your own hearts. So you need to always look at yourselves and never assume a prophecy is written for someone else and not you. It's time to use wisdom and get off milk and start eating spiritual meat, because it's time to change you, because missions are starting. I need all of you to start behaving like the kings and queens I am grooming you to be. Most important of all, it's not about you and your feelings. Yes, a father cares how you are feeling, but on these missions for the love of my children and what you have been called to do, you need to stay in focus and making it about saving my children. And if you have to put your emotions aside for the love of my children to complete your missions, that needs to be your first priority. The life of my children comes first, and putting yourself aside to save a life is one of the most selfless things you can do. I am training you to change your mindset and keep focused on what's important. Put down the trivial things causing quarrels in the group. Put down your pride and turn over all of your hearts to me, so I can make them likened to me. I need your faith and in your walk of obedience to be true and pure from the heart. And don't forget, if you are feeling convicted by the Spirit or recognizing an uneasy feeling when you hear the other written words I have spoken, if it's making you question something, you need to go back to the source and look at why you are feeling a certain way towards this person. Alina, is it my words that are making you cringe, forcing you to look at your own selves? Pride is so hard to get rid of, and no one likes to be corrected by me because you all love me and have true reverence for me, and no one likes disappointing me. You are all that way because you are my top elders, my chosen 12. But I do not give you a hard lesson without it being given to all of you as confirmation. I will always reveal everything, so it's important to not miss the lesson and be there when I am speaking. These stinking gnats. Okay. I test you all the time. I set you all up. Good grief. Let me pull myself back together here. I test you all the time. I set you all up all the time. You need to grow in wisdom by the Spirit and recognize when I am testing you. I do all of this to build you up, give you strength, and turn you into the warrior you have always been. Alina, I spoke your name with Avril Lavigne to foreshadow this lesson. I used her briefly as a placeholder for your spirit, but there is a reason the angel gave Mandy the Avril Lavigne songs. It is because she is her, played her character in Pink. I prophesied that the angel would speak to Mandy about certain timelines and events, and also to encourage her while showing the mockers love. Mandy did not know why I was speaking that to her, because she thought you were playing the character of Avril Lavigne, because in the beginning I told her you were that character, and she didn't understand, which forced her to cleanse every impurity of past pain, causing her trauma in her heart, making her question and feel is she the victim? This is what she was praying to me about, crying for hours, cleansing her heart and removing anything that was still lingering. All of the fears and trauma associating with the flesh, because she knew the recent message I gave you from your own heart was mostly about her, because she is my main vessel, and many of you have put her on a pedestal. I'm speaking about Mandy now. You questioned the words I gave you, and if they didn't match hers with yours, you either questioned yourself that you were hearing wrong, or you felt in your hearts because you didn't get the message she was speaking. She was speaking from her flesh. But did you ask me about those things, or did you assume? Mandy is not above anyone, and I purposely... Sorry. Okay. Mandy is not above anyone, and I purposely gave her opposite words from you to show you where your hearts are and to test you. I set you all up like I just set her up, but I also set you up, Alina, recently as well. Mandy is the same as all of you. She put herself in this role just like you put yourself in certain roles, just like my previous 7 put themselves in certain roles. But I am so loving, I am going to turn the dial back and give them another chance by showing them the supernatural. Now, because I am a God of order, there will be many blessings to the fullest max, but it won't be the max of my current 12 now. They didn't believe until they had physical proof, the supernatural in front of them, and even though I showed them so many things, I showed them so many times, with the tangible proof, and proved it to them through prophecy coming true that I was speaking. They still doubted. They still questioned the words that I spoke, and that is why the first 7 fell, and they were put in these roles. That is why I made Jess the Judas role. I had to cleanse her heart, and even now, as I speak, she still hasn't laid down her pride. But I haven't given up on her, just like I haven't given up on the previous 7. I made Mandy look deeply inside her own soul and question every word I have ever spoken to her, whether or not it was from her own heart, and she asked herself many times, is she playing the victim card? And she asked me, is everything that is happening to her only in her own mind? You see, I was getting her to look at herself. That is what I need from all of you. I need you to be vulnerable and look at yourself. I did the same thing to many of you already, just like I did Cassie, when I temporarily demoted her from her leadership position. I was forcing her to look at her own heart, and most of you have done very well with this. But some of you have not and need to do this, and I need you to do this before I can change you. Stick around for Declaration Part 4, Part 2E. All right, y'all. Have a good one. I'll see y'all later. Bye.